Greetings, good gentles. We at Plates and Plots have been celebrating the fair month of April. I do hope you recall the reason why. 'Tis Master William Shakespeare's birthday, April 23rd. We do so appreciate all of you who sought us out to hear our sonnets, and even more so those of you who made guesses as to their provenance. We are continuing to weather the plague that hangs over us each in our respective homes. However, on this, the final night of celebration, we endeavor to bring you something special. We are reviving a piece we performed in our theater as part of a radio show. You may have seen it live. If you have not been to Plates and Plots in person, here is your opportunity. The tragic love story of Romeo and Juliet, but zoomified for your viewing pleasure, and reduced to a few short moments, and rewritten by us, and translated into Southern.
Feeling hungry and ready to eat? Well, get off your couch and beat your feet. Head on down to Lickety Split's barbecue pit. You'll have trouble deciding just what to get. Beans, cornbread, ribs, hash. Well, we'll get you fed if you just give us your cash.
Two ranches, both alike in the livestock they raised. In fair Texas is where we start this play. From a long-standing family feud begins a rivalry that should be booed.
Ooh.
There'll be fighting and lots of strife, and two young chillins will take their life. Here's Rodeo, Montana.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! A rogue young farmhand, handsomest fella in all the land. His family owns the Hog Heaven Ranch. Stop in for some bacon if you get the chance. Here's Juliet's Cattle Splat.
Ooh.
The sweetest gal anywhere, with her rosy red cheeks and her corn silk gold hair. Her ma and pa own Pig Paradise, with the best ham around, goes great with some rice. But with two rival ranches, the two families were a lifelong pair of bitter enemies. They would live separate lives for decades on end, till the one day where our story begins. So let's tune in to this story to hear more of this tale of whoa. First stop is the Cattle Splat home. Here we go.
Joliet! Joliet! Now where did that girl get off to? Joliet!
Here I am, Ma. Sorry, I was out feeding the pigs some slop.
Well, now that's a good girl. But let's have a seat here, Joliet. I gotta have a talk with you.
Of course, Ma.
Well, you're 14 now, and I think we need to have an important talk.
About what, Ma?
Oh, something very, very important.
Yeah, Ma.
Well, it's just that, well, this is a little bit difficult to talk about.
What is it, Ma?
Well, when a woman meets a man.
Oh, Ma, you're making me blush.
Oh, no, Joliet, I have to tell you this. When a woman meets a man.
Yes.
Well, there's something that happens between them.
Ma, I do not think I need to hear this.
Oh, no, but you must. Oh, now, they tell each other their names.
Well, that is not what I thought you were going to say.
And if you ever meet a boy who tells you that his last name is Montana, I want you to kick him in the shins and run away from him faster than a pig on slaughter day.
Of course, Ma. Well, thank goodness that's the only thing you wanted to talk to me about.
Oh, actually, I did need to also tell you that the sheriff wants you to marry his son, Harris.
But I don't even know him. How do I know if I love him?
Love? What does marriage have to do with love?
Well, I thought I was supposed to love the person I marry. Don't you love Pa?
We've been married for 15 years, and we've never once said we love each other. Ain't that right, Pa?
Uh-huh.
Now, oh, you should also know that we're having a shindig here on Friday night, and I'm inviting some people over. Ain't that right, Pa?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
So Friday night arrived, and everyone in town wanted a chance to show up to the shindig for some victuals and a dance. Rodeo Montana showed up with his friend, unaware of how this story would end.
Ooh, wee! Obadiah, there sure are a lot of fine-looking fillies here tonight.
You are not kidding. These ladies are so fine, they'd make a man plow right through a stump.
How about you go round us up some more sarsaparillas there, and I'll check out the lay of the land.
Of course, Rodeo. See you later.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to. Well, I'm sorry. Pardon me, ma'am, but you are fine. Oh my goodness. Pardon me, but you are one fine-looking piece of farming equipment.
Are you calling me a hoe?
Well, no. I mean to say, I think you're pretty.
Well, I think you're hotter than tin roof in August.
Well, what's your name?
I'm Joliet.
Well, I'm Rodeo. Nice to meet you. You want to dance?
Well, of course.
Now swing your partner do-si-do. Now do a little Cotton Eye Joe. Jump to the left and a step to the right. Make sure you floss now every night. Clap your hands now, 1, 2, 3. Now do some kicks with your hands on your knees. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees.
Whew. Wow, you are a good dancer.
Thanks. So are you.
It's quitting time. That's right, folks. Let's wrap up the promenade for the evening.
I need to go.
But wait. How will I find you again?
Oh, swing by my place. Pig Paradise. Ever heard of it?
Uh-oh.
Well, fiddlesticks.
Joliet, get over here. Don't you talk to that boy. He's a Montana. Also, you are going to marry that sheriff's son, Harris. Pa, can you believe that Joliet was hanging out with a Montana?
Well, fiddlesticks.
So the two were separated to think on their plight, but something happened later that night.
Oh, Rodeo. Why the heck do you have to be part of the Montana family? Pigs, hogs, swine, don't matter what you call them, they still stink.
Hey, psst. Hey, Joliet. You alone in there?
For now, my ma's out back feeding the pigs some slop.
Suey.
Well, you know, this may be crazy, but I think I love you.
Well, I think I love you too.
Well, since we're in love, why, let's just get together and we'll...
Wait, hold on. What do you think I am, some harlot? I gotta be married first.
Oh, shucks.
And I can't marry you because you're a Montana. Montanas are never supposed to marry cattle splats.
Well, double shucks.
But lucky for you, I don't always listen to my mom and pa. So let's get hitched.
Uh-oh.
All right. I'll meet you at the church tomorrow night. We'll get a preacher and we'll make this official. So, how's about you give me a little kiss right now? Like a little...
No, thank you. I shall keep my maidenhood intact.
Well, triple shucks.
So the two were departed in sweet sorrow, but planned to meet up sometime in the evening tomorrow. But before the two could get married in bliss, Juliet's cousin Ty ran into Rodeo and things went amiss. The two had a brawl and Ty ended up dead, so Rodeo had to flee with a bounty on his head. Joliet was upset when she heard the news, and she sought out some solace in the church pews. Her mama had committed her to marry the sheriff's son, and Joliet was hoping it could somehow be undone.
Oh, Pastor Lawrence, I'm such a mess. The man I love is a wanted man.
Well, I sure hope you want him.
I mean, he killed my cousin.
Oh, that's a different story then.
But I still love him with all my heart. But my mom says I'm to marry Harris, the sheriff's son.
Harris, that boy's no good. And if you don't love him, you shouldn't marry him. Let me help you out.
You will?
I sure will. Here's some special tonic water that I had made at the apothecary in town. Drink a little of this and your family will think you're dead.
Well, that seems pretty extreme. Also, why do you have this stuff?
Let's not talk about that. When they think you're dead, they'll bring you here for the funeral. We can send a letter to Rodeo asking him to meet you here. You'll wake up before the funeral, and then you two can run away together.
Oh, well, Pastor, that's a wonderful plan. I'm not going to lie, though. It's a little odd that you came up with that idea so quickly.
Let's just set this in motion. I'll send the letter, you take the poison, and we'll meet back here.
Deal.
The pastor went off on his merry way, and sent the telegram as promised that day. But some outlaws hijacked the Pony Express, and the letter was lost in all that mess. Juliet took the potion and fell fast asleep. And when her ma saw her lying there, she began to weep.
Oh, my Joliet, my Joliet, she's dead. She's done killed herself. Oh, it's all my fault. She didn't want to marry that sheriff's boy. I shouldn't have pushed her. Now I'm gonna have to bury my baby. Pa, what are we gonna do?
Why, Joliet? Why?
Word of Juliet's death spread round fast. When it came to Rodeo's attention at last, he never got that letter, so he didn't know, but off to the church he would hurriedly go.
Joliet, oh, my Joliet, my sweet, I can't believe you're dead. Why, this has been the greatest couple of days of my whole life. But sometimes it feels like it was only yesterday when we met. Poison? Oh, here we go. Yes, this is what I'll do.
Don't do it, Rodeo. Don't do it.
Nope. I have nothing else left to live for if Joliet ain't in my life. That's it. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh, Lordy. I'm dying. It's the light.
Oh, Rodeo! Rodeo, I'm so glad you did it. Rodeo? Oh, well, fiddlesticks. I went through all that fake death stuff only to wake up by my Rodeo done kicked the bucket.
Don't do it, Joliet.
That's it. I can't live like this. Goodbye, cruel world. Oh.
Well, that's how the story ends, with sadness and woe, for no one has ever loved as much as Joliet and Rodeo. But the moral of the story I have verified is that when you send an important letter, you should send it certified. We do so appreciate your patronage during our April Shakespeareans. If you care to support us, please donate at the PayPal link and help us keep our little theater, our part of the globe, running into the future. Stay tuned to see more quarantine content in May. We hope to see you back at Plates and Plots. Thank you.